Welcome, Leo, to Fire Dragon Tarot. And this is the new moon reading in February 2022. It is also the new day of the lunar year for the Chinese zodiac sign, and it's also the year of the water tiger. So if you follow the Chinese zodiac, go right ahead and search that information, as it may help alleviate or give you additional advice for what's to come for this year. Okay. I do this Tarot Divine, the Tarot of the Divine card reading, which is a 5-card spread. And what I really love about this is each card represents a story or folklore or mythology or a legend around the world. And sometimes it depicts a story, and then the story then comes to a fold to possibly something that might be going on in your current situation. And if it does not resonate at the time, please don't worry about it. Just take what does and what does not. Maybe you want to come back at a later time, a couple of weeks or a month or a couple of months, and check it out, as energy and information is fluid and it comes to you when it needs to. So hopefully you'll enjoy this reading as well. And with the help of the spirit guides, will help give me the information and advice that we have here for Leo for the new moon in February 2022. Okay, I do new moons and full moon readings, which is twice a month. Okay, and I look forward to seeing you more often. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I look forward to your support. Okay, this is your past. This is your current or present. This is your current future. And this is your unforeseen influences and your hidden potential. And at the end of this spread, we'll go ahead and go into an oracle card to hopefully tie everything together. So right here in your past, you have the Justice card in reverse. You have the King of Coins in the present. You have the 5 of Coins in your current future. You have the 10 of Swords in reverse. And you have the 3 of Wands in reverse for your hidden potential. Okay, so let's see what the Justice card represents for you in the past. I have to look the information up because I like to tell the story behind it. It's a quick little short story. So the Justice card in reverse in your past, it is in Amhang Ilsa, which is a Korean legend. And the Justice is power wielded with both intelligence and impartially. It is making decisions with all the facts and accepting the consequences of any choice made. It is punishment of the corrupt and promotion of the deserving. So in the past, you felt that there was things that were biased, there were false accusations, that there was a lot of dishonesty of things that occurred, and you had to deal with that in the past, and you felt that you probably needed to either prove people wrong or just pretty much ignore them. Leo, I understand that in your personality, you could be at a point that you either want to be heard about what happened to you in the past, and you want other people to know, and if they don't, you just don't bother with them anymore. This is where your past lied, in feeling some sort of dishonesty, being having false accusations, or feeling some sort of bias in a certain kind of way. And in your current situation, you're represented by the King of Coins. This card is coming out a lot, I've noticed, for a lot of the readings. So I think in the new moon, the reading has a lot to do with showing people similar information or similar energy in this new moon for February 2022. Okay, so let me just make sure that I have it. So the King of Coins in your current situation means it represents you or someone around you that is stable and faithfulness in the world turtle, which is a Hanuna. The world turtle is in North America, Iroquois mythology. And it's strong enough to support the weight of others and hopes and dreams. He may not be an active participant in their lives, but is always dependable, slow and steady. What I'm getting is like a father type figure, or someone who, no matter what happens, you can always depend on. So this may be you, or this may be someone around you that this represents, but you're not directly involved in their lives. So if this is your current situation, this is where you came because of the past, and whatever past situations occur, this is where you've become to be at in the current time, or people around you based on the same things. Again, energy is fluid, and you as a seeker, you might be seeking information and maybe trying to pass this information to others. That's what I just got, and it might be irrelevant, but I think it's important for you to know that information. That's what I just heard from Spirit. The 5 of Coins in your current future, it is represented by, I believe it's the Denmark story. So let me just get that 1 second. So yes, it's the Little Match Girl, and is a Danish fairy tale. The 5 of Coins represents financial hardships and feeling left in the cold. The Little Match Girl needs help, but no one's willing to help her. She struggles alone despite her proximity to a force that could potentially help her. So it means that for the future, in the current future, you might need to hold off on your finances. You know, there might be, in other words, like plan for a possible recession, or feeling that you're, you know, alone, or maybe job changing in between jobs, and maybe not having a job right away. So whatever resources you have right now, or you feel that you're getting stuck, Leo, and it could be for this time period. It happens from time to time. For example, it could be seasonal jobs, or it could be that right now you weren't where you were 3 months ago, but maybe 3 months from now you will be. So I think whatever it is that you're working on, it's fluid, it's non-stable as far as work goes. Also, when it comes to your personal being, what I'm seeing is you probably have to hold off on your feelings. You probably don't want to be committed to a relationship at the very moment. Maybe you were thinking about that and maybe not, or maybe you are looking for something. So in other words, there's a space, there's an adversity, there's something that is causing you to stop at the moment and make you think about what is your next step in the future. That's what I'm getting from Spirit, based on what I'm gathering. This, you know, just you're feeling alone, but just know that it's time for you to probably take a pause for the near future. And if that pause is coming, prepare for it. And your unforeseen influences is the 10 of Swords. And this is what it looks upright. Well, let me see what it represents. Okay, here we go. The 10 of Swords is represented by Sedna, which is an Inuit mythology from Canada. The 10 of Swords represents backstabbing and betrayal. Sedna's father pushes her from his kayak and chops off her fingers when she tries to cling to his boat. She sinks to the bottom of the ocean and becomes consumed with wrath, eternally seeking revenge. What is saying that your hidden influences or unforeseen influences in reverse, it's you're surviving whatever disaster, whatever feelings or emotional turmoil that you may be going through, that you are going to recover, you're going to regenerate, and it's inevitable for you to overcome this challenge. So in the story or in the mythology that this started, you know, this in the story, feeling betrayed by her own father, but now because it's in reverse, it means that you're recovering. You're not consumed with that anger. You're not consumed with feeling who did what to me or to someone else around you that you feel that you need to represent. So this is the part where you take that pause of feeling alone, or not enough, to stand on your 2 feet, to now feeling that the influence around you is that you are going to recover from whatever hardship and situation that you have, Leo. So it's so interesting to see this, because it's about surviving. It's about thriving under whatever circumstance you have to go through at the current time. But again, these are hidden influences. So all this information is for you to think about, to what it's happening as far as your hardships and how you have come such a long way from that. And that's why your current situation is, you're very stable. You're in a good place, or you're around someone that you are in a good place currently. In midst of everything else that may be going around you, you're still gonna come out recovering from that. And your hidden potential is the 3 of Wands in reverse. And the hidden hidden potential, I said that almost backwards. It is the Enchanted Pig, a Romanian fairy tale. And the 3 of Wands represents hard work and travel. The princess takes a long journey to rescue her prince, making sacrifices and surviving trials along the way. If she stays motivated, her efforts will be rewarded. So in the reverse is coming back home, because you might feel frustrated. So your hidden potential is that there's a sense of feeling that you will always have a place to go to. Maybe you might feel that, because of there's been a lot of frustration and delays in everything you want to get to, and possibly in the current future, especially if it has to do with work. You feel that you may not get that job or promotion that you were seeking. That's what I just heard, job or promotion. So this, for me, really tends to do with work. It has to do with stability and security. And your hidden potential is not that it's going to backfire, but that you can have that stability of, if you have to return back home and feel bad or feel sad, that it's there, that it's okay. As a hidden potential, it's just letting you know that whatever you're doing can cause additional frustration, and you're in a position that you decide how you're feeling. We are in control of our emotions. That's the number one thing that we're in control of. And that could be a potential if you let, especially the current future situation, sort of take over. So right now, the place that you're at, you have to really think about what is the next steps that you want to move forward, whether that's in a relationship, whether that is in a work opportunity, or whether it's venturing on your own and you want to continue to self-discover. That's the last part I just heard from Spirit, self-discovery. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get your oracle card from the Kitsune. And I like this oracle card because it also ties in very nicely with the storytelling of this tarot deck. So this oracle card has its own mythology and details that can also tie in very nicely with this reading, Leo. Okay, let's see what Spirit has for Leo for the oracle card reading. Can you please give me right here? Okay. And here it is. Leo, you're born with a gift. Born with a gift. All right, let me go ahead and get that reading for you. You should never think of yourself any less, because as the card implies, you're born with a gift. Okay, here it is. All right. You, dear one, have been given something beyond price, rare and treasured and magical beyond compare. This is the gift of true treasure, an egg of knowledge, within which is sealed thousands of memories and messages from the wise ravens. When this card comes to you, know that you are being given the gift of time and to be used wisely, and the gift of knowledge and wisdom to be applied, and that you are being asked to treasure this to no longer consider your own gifts to be less than those of others. You are a keeper of the treasures, and your words and your thoughts and your energies, which you will now share with the world, are multiplying, gathering power in every moment. You have thought of yourself as small, yet you are immense in influence. You have thought of yourself as insignificant, and yet you have powers that can be shared and used for good for all time. And you have thought of yourself as unworthy, and yet you have been given the gift of the raven's treasure, and the ravens are amongst the most intelligent and wise of the flying ones. Know now that you are the caretaker of this bright gift of your life, and begin to release the treasures that you have been holding so tight. Believe in your own worthiness and begin to share what you have with others. You are prosperous, and the more that you give and share and offer, the gifts that return to you will prove to you that you are gifted with a true prosperity and lasting wealth, and the ability to recall and remember the gifts of time. Most of all, dear one, no longer waste your time. Enter into the treasure of this gift immediately. No more hesitation, and when it comes to you as it will, share. There you go, Leo. What it was saying about who you currently are in the present situation, what you fear in your in the current situation, how you're gonna recover, and going back to that place of potentially, reverting back to the old ways. It's telling you right here that you're born with the gift. And I said before I got the oracle, what I heard is like, don't think of yourself as less, because you are definitely have more. And here it actually tied everything together for you, Leo. So thank you, and I hope this reading resonated with you. And again, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to having you here next time. Take care now.